Hey everyone! Welcome back to another thrilling episode of FPL Wiki. I'm super excited to share my transfer plans and team selection for Game Week 29 with all of you. But before we dive into the details, don't forget to smash that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Your support means everything to me and keeps this channel thriving with fresh FPL content every week throughout the season. Before we jump into Game Week 29, let's quickly recap Game Week 28. I managed a solid 57 points, keeping me steady at 2.6 million overall. Not quite the climb I hoped for, but every point counts in this marathon of a season. When Brentford hosted Aston Villa at the GTEC Community Stadium, Mark Flecken couldn't keep a clean sheet, and Ollie Watkins' goal led to a 1-0 defeat for Brentford. Daniel Munoz was the lone defender with a clean sheet. At Selhurst Park, Crystal Palace secured a 1-0 victory over Ipswich Town. Isaac, Palmer, Bowen, Mbeumo, and Wood all blanked with no attacking returns. However, Liverpool's 3-1 win at Anfield saw captain Mohamed Salah bag 15 points with 2 penalty goals. Justin Kluivert also chipped in with 5 points for assisting Evanilson's goal. That wraps up Game Week 28, now on to Game Week 29. I have no new injuries and no plans to use my free hit in Game Week 29, so I'll be using my 2 free transfers. I have 2 ideas for these transfers. The first one, which I'm leaning towards, is the safer plan. Alexander Isak, after blanking in 4 of the last 5 game weeks, and Newcastle blanking in Game Week 29 for the EFL Cup, leaves the team for Erling Haaland. With Manchester City out of the Champions League, playing 1 game a week, and fighting for a top 4 finish, Haaland is a must-have for the wildcard team. With no outstanding candidate for blank Game Week 29 captaincy, the Norwegian is a no-brainer. To facilitate the Haaland transfer, Cole Palmer is the planned sacrifice. Palmer has 1 assist and no goals in his last 7 league games, which is unacceptable for 11 million. Callum Hudson-Odoi comes in his place. Ethan Nwaneri and Anthony Elanga were considered, but with Gabriel Martinelli returning from injury, Nwaneri might not start any games. Between Elanga and Hudson-Odoi, Elanga always gets subbed before the 70th minute, so I'll go with Hudson-Odoi, who plays almost 90 minutes each game. The second plan is to sell Yerson Mosquera for Aaron Cresswell. In this plan, I'm gambling on Palmer outscoring Haaland. As it stands, I'm leaning towards the first plan, but I haven't made any transfers yet. Here's how the team will be arranged. In goal is Mark Flecken, who will travel to Vitality Stadium to face Bournemouth. Bournemouth has 1 win in their last 5 league games, only scoring 6 goals in those games. In defense, we have Wout Faes, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Joko Gvardiol. Gvardiol is the top-scoring defender with 5 goals. Manchester City will host Brighton, who has conceded 40 goals this season, the 9th highest in the league. In midfield, we have Brian Mbeumo, Jarrod Bowen, Callum Hudson-Odoi, and Justin Kluivert. Mbeumo has 15 goals and 5 assists this season, with only Salah, Haaland, Isaac, and Wood having more goal involvement than the Brentford forward. He will face Bournemouth at Vitality Stadium. Bowen has 7 goals and 7 assists this season and will travel to Goodison Park to face Everton, who has only kept 2 clean sheets in 9 game weeks since David Moyes' appointment. Up front, we have Erling Haaland, Chris Wood, and Jørgen Strand Larsen. Strand Larsen has 7 goals and 2 assists this season, and his next opponent is Southampton, who has conceded a league-high 68 goals this season at St Mary's Stadium. Both Wood and Haaland are good captaincy options, but if I bring in Haaland, he has scored 10 goals and provided 3 assists in 13 home games, so the Norwegian holds the captain's armband. If you're enjoying the content, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your fellow FPL managers. Your support helps us grow and bring you even better content. Let me know in the comments who you're captaining this week and why. I love hearing your thoughts and strategies. Follow me on X for updates and live reactions. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, subscribe to FPL Wiki for all the latest FPL tips and tricks.